There's folks out there that are watching this and then working up this, this corporate train to become CIO.
Sure.
And, they're pressing forward. They don't really know what to expect. So a great question for you right out of the gate are, what are the top 3 things you need to know before becoming a CIO?
Oh, wow. Great question. Wow. Top 3 things you need to know. I think I'd start with find opportunities to sit in that seat where you can. And what do I mean by that?
Yeah.
Right. So your CIO's got a lot of things on his mind, his plate, right. Find ways to take some of that so you can experience that. You have to figure that out with your CIO.
Yeah.
That gives you an opportunity to be able to kind of experience that life before you get there. Right. Because I think all of us have an idea about what that is.
Yeah.
Until you kind of sit in the chair and you go, oh, wow, okay,
yeah.
I got it. So I think that's one, find ways to do that. So things you need to know, find ways to do that. Things you need to know. I think second thing I would say is, there's an expectation that you're not just the IT guy. I think people tend to think, well, if I'm the CIO and I have accountability for the IT organization, then that's my job. It is your job, but your job is bigger than just IT. You truly are, because IT spreads across the entire enterprise, the expectation you should have coming in is, no, I own the enterprise. I don't just own IT. Okay. I'm not just accountable for IT. So I think that's the second thing I would say. And then the third thing is, man, this idea that the buck stops here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's great things about the buck stops here. And then there's other things about the buck stops here, right?
Yeah.
So you just need to know that up front.
Yeah.
And I always tell people who aspire to sit in the seat, it is only one CIO seat, right? So if things go great, things go great. If things don't go great, there's only one CIO seat.
Yeah.
Right, and so you just need to understand that going in.
Yeah. Have you mentored someone up into that CIO seat before? What's a good story, that you have?
Have I mentored? Yep. So I've mentored a number of folks into, and I say a number, they're not like 30 or anything like that. I wish, but they're not that many into those seats. So I think the thing that I've always said to them, and we have worked on, is how do we make you more? How do we make you a more well-rounded individual? Not how do we make you a better well-rounded IT person?
Yeah. How
do we make you a better well-rounded individual so that you are more than just this? So it's the notion of you're more than just the IT guy. You really represent the enterprise, and so not only do you represent the enterprise internally, but you represent the enterprise externally. So when people see you, they see the organization.
Yeah.
And their impression of you becomes the impression of the organization. And so you have to kind of be comfortable with that. So I've had an opportunity to mentor a couple of folks into roles like that, and they've come back and said, man, I learned a lot from watching, I learned a lot from doing, and I learned a lot from the feedback sessions I had with you.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing to hear.
Wow.